Hey, hey! Hope you are having a fabulous, fabulous day. I am, of course. Why? Because I decided it, and you can too. And that's what this is all about. So I know that for a lot of people, right now is a really weird time, right? Like maybe you're not working, or maybe your job is uncertain, or maybe you're just sick of it. Like maybe you're just overwhelmed and exhausted and want to try something new. And I wanted to kind of put a little thought in your brain about what could you be doing? Like what other opportunities are out there that you could be using your skills for, because you have them, right? You have so many brilliant gifts that you should be sharing with the world. And when you second guess yourself, you stop taking action and you don't do anything about it. So if you're in a position right now where there's a part of you that really wants to be doing something more with your life than you are, then this message is for you. And I have a couple of different ideas and a couple different suggestions that I want to give you on how you can take those skills that you have and start to help other people make their lives better, make your life better, make more money, do all those things that you really want to be doing. So if you are watching this live, say hey, let me know you're live. And if you're watching on the replay, then let me know on the replay, and let's dive in. So let's talk about skills first of all. I think what happens with a lot of us is we, you grow up, right? You go to school, then you go to college, or maybe you don't. You do a certain job, and that's what you do for your entire life. And I get it. I have worked in the live entertainment industry for 20 years, over 20 years. And I love it. I do love what I do when I'm doing that. But at one point, I got to a point where, I wanted to be doing something more. And I wanted to be... I didn't know what it was, but I just felt like I was not fulfilled in something that I was doing. And I think part of it comes with the longer you do something, right, you get more comfortable doing it, and you start to master those skills. And if we're not growing, we're dying. So when you start to master the thing you've been doing for so long, you start to look for other opportunities, and you want to be doing other things. But that's also scary, because when you've been comfortable doing something for so long, then it's like, maybe I don't want to branch out. Maybe I don't want to do something new. And that's all we know, right? And that's what we're comfortable with. So that's what we stick with. But those skills that you have grown in whatever it is you've been doing can apply to so many different areas of your life. So if you're in a position right now where maybe your job is on hold, or it's gone away because of COVID and everything that's going on, I want to give you a couple of suggestions on some things you could think about. So the first one you can think about, and this is a long game, is starting a blog. So when you start a blog, you're obviously not going to be known right away, right? Because you're new to the field, there's different things happening out there. But if you have something that you really are passionate about and that you really enjoy, then why not share that with the world? Why not get that out there and just start sharing your message? And especially if that's a message that other people need to hear, or that there's a certain group of people that can benefit from hearing that, right? And the more specific you can get with your message, the better chance of helping somebody with that message too. So, when you do a blog, some of the challenges are things like the SEO, the search engine optimization, that is what they call it, and figuring out, what are my keywords and all that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, if that's something that you're interested in, as you start to learn about that, that can be part of the fun and part of the science of it. And if it's not, there's people out there that can help you with that, so that you can stay in your zone of genius of sharing what your gifts are and let someone else figure out the SEO, right? So that's one way that you could share your gifts with the world. Another thing that you could do is you can share your knowledge. And that, yes, you can do that as a blog, but what if you did that through a course? What if you have a skill? What if there's something that and I know you have it, you just haven't really thought about it in this way before, but what if there's something that people always come to you and they're always asking you questions about this thing? Like if you had to think about that, what would that thing be that people always ask you questions about? Let me know in the chat below. So once you know what it is that people are asking you about and you enjoy helping them with that, why not package that into something that can help more people? Why not turn it into some sort of a course or a program, or even one-on-one coaching? There's so many different ways you can do it. But I think what happens with this is that everybody, when they start thinking about it, they get really nervous. They're like, well, Jen, but I don't know enough about this thing. I don't know enough about it. I don't have any proven results. I don't, I've only helped people for free. I've never charged for this information. These are all different things I've heard a million times. But here's the deal. You only have to be one step ahead of the person behind you to help them. So if you have gone through an experience, if you have learned something, then there's someone else that is about to be at that point in their lives too, where they need to learn this and they need that experience, and they can benefit from you helping package that in a way that makes their lives easier and better with that experience. So that's another really cool way that you can share your information, and you can literally do this for anything. I mean, maybe you're an artist and you want to show people how to learn how to paint or take pictures or write. I mean, content creation is huge right now, you guys. So if you have thought about, if you have any kind of a creative angle, then definitely think about that. But also think about it from a different logistics perspective. I mean, there's so many different things that people need help with. It could be, whatever, fixing up their house. Maybe you are really good at keeping a schedule of all the maintenance that has to happen at a house, right? That's valuable information that could help somebody. So what is your zone of genius? What do you really enjoy? And then figure out how you can help people with that. So that's two things. You could do a blog. Actually, it's three. You could do a blog. You could do a course. You could do coaching. Maybe you don't want to work for yourself. Maybe you're like, Jen, this whole thing gets really overwhelming when I think I have to go work for myself. Well, what if you could do it not quite as, you don't maybe have to be a full-on business owner. Maybe you want to help other people with their businesses. So you could become a virtual assistant. In that role, you basically are there to help people with what they need. And that could be anything from creating graphics to, again, writing a blog, to helping them build their following. So many different things, okay? And there's many different ways that you can look at that. But I want you to just think about this and think about where your skills are and how you can best help people. Another area, if you're a tech-savvy person, maybe you come from the entertainment industry like I do, and you're in like the audio world or the video world, and you think nothing of being able to edit sound or edit video. If that is you, there are so many people out there that need your help, because there's people like me that are coaching, and I'm not as tech-savvy. Like I can edit a video, I can edit an audio if I have to, but I would much rather have someone else do that for me. So you could go that angle. There's a lot of different ways that you can go. The whole idea here is what you think is simple to you is not simple to someone else. So figure out what that thing is that you can just do in your sleep, and then help other people with that. One other thing, and I've spoken about this before, is if you're project management minded, maybe you want to think about becoming an online business manager. That's someone that takes the big picture. I mean, a VA does this tasks, right? But someone that's an OBM actually manages the whole process for them and helps business owners online with all those parts of the business, all the back end stuff. So you could do something like that. And then finally, I do want to end with this, because I know that this one is one that is a bit controversial, but I still believe that there are MLMs out there that can help people. And I think that if you are just looking to supplement your income, and you're looking for something that's going to help you gain the confidence in sales and gain the ability to talk to people and run a business and all these different things, there are certain MLMs out there that are going to be able to help you do that. And all of the things I'm talking about are not get-rich-quick schemes, you guys. None of the things I've talked about are get-rich-quick schemes. And especially with an MLM, I think you need to be very careful about what you're doing and who you're doing it with, because there are plenty that have a bad reputation, but there are also some that, if it's something you're passionate about, if you're passionate about health, or you're passionate about wellness, if you're passionate about helping people feel better in their skin, then there are products out there that can help people with that. So don't discount that. That's my personal opinion. I know like I said, that's kind of a controversial one, but as I'm throwing out ideas here to you, I want you to be open-minded and think about what is the best one for you. So I would love to know in the comments below, what are you thinking about? What is that thing you want to help people with, and how can you do it? So let me know, and I'm happy to help you brainstorm as well. So if you want to drop something in, you're like, Jen, I think I'm good at this, but I have no idea how to translate that to an online skill, let me know, and I will be happy to help you with that too. All right, that's it for today. We will catch up soon. All right, bye.